And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Shed Buster. And gotta say that this character looks pretty evil, but it's supposed to be one of the heroes. Quite a hero that we have, but it's okay. So the thing is, as I say yesterday, kinda wanna get the remaining achievements with this thing, though there is one that we're gonna have to work hard for it, but basically the remaining achievements are basically beating the boss rush modes, which I can unlock the first one. I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's unlock the normal boss rush that you can see there, and you have the boss rush in expert. But you know, I don't know if I should first try a normal run and then go for that. I think I want to try a normal run first and then go try hard the boss. Well, I say try hard the boss rush, but I have a feeling that the boss rush shouldn't be a problem, right? I mean, why would the boss rush be a problem, right? I don't think it would. You never know. For all I know, the boss rush, if I have the same resources as I have in a normal run, I don't think it should be that big of a deal, but I think it also depends. There are some bosses in this game that are challenging. Yeah, there you go, boss. Okay, maybe a better way of getting warm up is by doing a boss rush instead of doing a normal run like this. I still really regret that this game doesn't have any pause menu. Just asking for a pause menu, bro. See, as you can see, it's easier to choose suicide if you don't have a good run. But yeah, I think if I want to warm up, it's better to try the boss rush. Apparently the boss rush has continues, which kinda goes against the purpose of a boss rush, right? Like, I don't know, I feel like doing it like that seems a little bit weird. I don't know if I should use this character, honestly, but I think I'm gonna use it. Wait, this is the last stage. Oh, maybe like the boss rush just takes place in the same stage. Okay. Yeah, this is stage 7. I only got there once, but you know, I gotta get there again. Cause I never beaten it because I stopped using continues at some point, but you know. We'll see. It also is pretty good. Well, this one in particular, I wouldn't say that it's good practice because this is normal, standard difficulty, I think. It's not expert difficulty. So, honestly, by looking at the attacks, it doesn't seem like there is that much of a difference between standard and expert. In terms of patterns, maybe there isn't. Maybe the only thing that changes is the fact that there is a last stage. I don't know. But we'll have both. But yeah, like the patterns themselves look just as hard regardless of the difficulty. I think that really the difficulty only changes the amount of stages and how often you get extends. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does that, because the patterns are just as hard. And that was pretty fast. Alright. Need to concentrate, maybe not using this character. Maybe this character isn't that good after all. I mean, funnily enough, the character that I actually got a 1 coin clear with was the character that I thought was the worst one, but oops, sorry. But it doesn't seem to be that bad. If that's the only character that got me a 1 coin clear, so I think I'm gonna try using it again. I should change the background too. I'm gonna try to remember doing it you know, next time I get plugged. I think it's mostly because this guy has a lot of damage, which is weird because the previous character, well, the one that you're seeing on the banners at the sides of the game, it's supposed to have better attack than this one, but I don't know then why I've been able to 1 coin clear the game with this character. What does this character have that makes him better? Or maybe I should play it better with him. See, I fucked up. But yeah, well, at least it's good to know that between standard and expert, the patterns are the same. The only thing that changes is just the amount of stages. I think the damage depends on the boss. Like, look at how much damage this guy is taking. I don't think I remember dealing that damage with the blonde character. So, I don't know. Yeah, I honestly think that this damage is just way better. And basically the stats in the selection screen are lying. That's the only way I can see it, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Unless this character is secretly my persona. I'm just kidding, I'm not a furry. Don't worry about it. So I gotta say that this character at least looks cool. I mean, in that regard, they did a good job with the designs, because the 2 boys look cool, like, you know, the ninja and this one, and the 2 girls look cute. And then, well, the last character looks weird, which is supposed to be the case. Should I continue? Honestly, I don't feel like continuing here will be a good idea, but when I think about it, see, here's the thing. I don't get extents here, or at least not as often as I would on a real run. So maybe continuing will be a good idea, because I think that I barely will get any extent here. Oh, I forgot to change the banner, god damn it. Unbelievable. Well, my bad memory is unbelievable, but the fact that there is not a pause button is even more unbelievable. But it's okay, don't worry about it. I mean, at least it's understandable, they are indie developers. So, I'm not gonna give them a hard time over this. Well, I say that while I basically shit out Solgreen a lot, even though he's also an indie developer. Well, I guess. Oh, and that's something, speaking of Solgreen, something that I've been thinking. Because, you know, they still have that Wings of B run that I haven't ended yet. But the problem is, I don't know, I think I will feel bad streaming it on YouTube, because, you know, I feel like if I started a run on one platform, I would like to finish it on that platform. But with the current state of Twitch, well, my connection with Twitch, I don't think I will be able to do it. It really pisses me off, because I would have liked to do it at least to keep consistency, right? You know, I guess I can do it on YouTube too. At least, if it is really true that YouTube works, like the connection with YouTube works flawlessly, at least I will know that when I get a good run, it won't get butchered by bad internet, right? That's what matters. Especially in a game like that. Like, imagine after tryharding a boss for hours and hours, when I get the winning attempt, the connection just shits the bed. That would suck. just like that. Just like that there, right there. God damn it. No, I don't want to continue, but I want to see, now that more or less I memorize this damage, I want to see the damage with this other character, with the blonde one, because I really want to see if these stats are real or not, because if they are real, this damage should be way better. Well, I don't know if way better, but it should at least be better than the one of that guy. I don't think it is, right? I mean, I guess the best way to see it is when it ends, like when a pattern ends. Okay, it actually is better, I think. Because there was a pattern that with the other guy it showed up, but it didn't show up with this one. So I think the best way to judge will be when I actually get full power. Also, I feel like this is a really bad place to fight. It's really bad because, I mean, I can't see shit. Like the bullets really mesh a lot with the background. Especially since a lot of the bullets are light blue. Even if the background is not strictly light blue, it's still not a color that is good. So I think at least there is an option to change the bullet color, which I don't know which one it is, but okay, so I can see, judging by this attack, the dog, or well, the other guy that I just used before this, he has better attack when he's fully power up. That's what I noticed, in which case the stats really are made of bullshit. And again, I should have known better than to trust the stats of a character selection screen. See, for example here, this pattern will have been already over with the other guy. It wasn't with this girl, so I think I'm gonna use the other guy then. The only problem is that the other guy is really fast, to the point where dodging some patterns really feels like a suicide mission. So yeah, it's clear as day that the damage is way better with that guy. Like, that's for sure. So is this the guy, the boss that I always die to? It feels like this is the one that always ends my boss rush runs. I think he is, right? A little asshole. Okay, at least I got him this time. So I think the boss that comes right here is even worse, right? Wait, isn't this a mid-boss? Actually, I don't remember if this is a mid-boss. No, I don't think this is a mid-boss. I think this is actually a stage 5 boss. Okay. Alright. So let's use that guy, but let's also remember to change the background. To at least mimic the poor guy. Video settings. This guy. I like this one better. This one, to me, looks... I mean, I just don't like it. I prefer this one. I mean, it's obviously less detailed than the previous one, but I don't know, I prefer the way he looks there. I guess it's because the other one reminds me of a lot of furry art that I don't really like. This one at least is more, I don't know if I should call it innocent. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it. In any case, I can say that using keyboard in this quote-unquote dead stop is a really bit hard to do. Because the keyboard is a little bit far from me. But sadly I don't think I can put it any other way. Unfortunately. Okay, so apparently from now on is when this guy basically has way better damage than the rest of the cast. Well, he might have better damage, but if I can't dodge for shit, it's not gonna mean much. God damn it. Guess I kinda lost my ability to use all of my remaining bombs after playing Blue Revolver, since in that game even if you die you're not gonna lose any bombs. So, well, unless it's your last life. If it's your last life and you haven't bombed, well, get on. But definitely prefer it that way. But I always say that I like danmaku games that don't make you worry about using bombs. But, you know, it's fine. Those aren't really that numerous anyway, so definitely can't take them for granted. Ah, come on, I bombed that. I guess I didn't, but still. At least got that guy. This is the boss that fucked me up last time. It seems that you're not gonna get any how is it called, any extent. Like the score that you get is really bad. Maybe I wonder if I turn the coins that they drop me into medals, if it will be better. I don't think it is, but let's find out. The problem is that in order to turn them into medals, I need to use focus, which obviously means that my damage will be lower, which is not a good thing if you wanna deal with these bosses quickly. Then again, I think the real issue here is not collecting medals or not. The real issue is that I think the most important way for scoring in this game is to have a chain multiplier, which if you are not in a stage, it's hard to do, and since here it's only bosses, obviously because it's a boss rush, I don't think you can do that, which is a shame. It's a shame. It's the way it is. I don't even know how often you even get extents in this game, really. I don't know about that. You also should really look into changing the color of the bullets. I really think that this light blue is not doing me any favors. I don't know. At least not in this stage, but the problem is that if I change it... Oh, come on, did that really hit me? That's the problem, dying with 4 bombs on stock like that is like a run ender. Really feels like a run ender. Like it basically snowballs into complete chaos. since not only you lose power, but you also lost 4 opportunities to not die. I don't think this run is going anywhere. God damn it. This guy still has this face. God damn it. I don't know if the movement of this guy in this face is RNG or not. Can't decide which one it is. Also gotcha. Okay, I have to remember to look up the initials. Oh, really? Did I get a decent score? Well, a decent score, I mean. A score to surpass the default one. Okay, so what's the option to change? Okay, here. Wait, no, that's hitbox color. Damn it. So I guess, no, define bullet colors, it's right here. We have different sets. Wait, am I changing? Okay, so the issue is that one. If this one was red, I don't think it will be an issue. Or maybe purple. Now, but purple, I think as dark as it can be, it should be better. Because I don't think I have too much of a problem with the other ones. Well, definitely not with the hot dog bullets. But yeah, I want to see with red. With red, at least on the boss rush, it should be easier to see. I don't know if in the rest of the game it's gonna be easier to see. We will find out. I didn't even notice the difference because it was so clear. I was like, what's the difference? Yeah. Well, do those bullets even get shot here? Or does that come later? I can't remember. No, I think it comes on the second boss. That's why I didn't notice any difference. Because there wasn't... Okay, that's when they start. And I still got killed, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, they are clearly more visible, at least here. That's for sure. They are way more visible. But, you know, just because they are way more visible doesn't mean that I'm gonna get killed any less than that. Also, I probably should reset, but considering that I have 4 bombs... Okay. I didn't even wanted to reset, but I guess I will. Okay. Probably I should continue, but I really don't want to continue in the boss rushes, especially because it's only 6 bosses. It's not that much. I don't think it should be an issue for the most part. You know. We will see. I'm stupid. I don't know why it's so hard for me to concentrate on this game. Like the game has something that doesn't allow me to focus fully. Maybe it's because of the bar at the bottom, but no, that would be a silly excuse, I think. It's just that it also feels like... Well... This is probably gonna screw up my YouTube recommended for years. Hey, it's your fault for using YouTube recommendation anyways, Yummy. What do you expect? Anyways, how is it going? How to watch hours of someone with furry in their title? Oh, because of that? I mean, get on. What do you want me to say? It is the streamer that you choose. Oh, by the way, Yami, I just want to know what you think about Hudao, the new Genshin character. Like, I personally hate her, but I wanted to see what you thought about it. You know, because apparently Draino loves her, but I really can't stand the character. Really, especially after playing that quest, I just can't. It's just not possible. I will have to launch. Alright, but at least I'm full power, that's what matters. So be careful with this guy. This guy every time seems like he fucks me up with his... Yeah, with that initial... See, that's the issue with this. Like... That initial attack that this guy has is so much better than everything else he has. It's ridiculous. Including this, that is his... See, that's what I get for... That's what I get for talking. Whatever, let's reset. I got her, I skipped basically all the banners up to her. Really? You like her that much? Can't believe how we can be so opposite. Also, how is it going, Clone Cat? Yeah, the furries. Insert high emote here. Well, you have the emojis. By the way, welcome to YouTube, Clone Cat. This is the first time that I see you in the YouTube chat. But yeah. But then again, why are you complaining about furries? You are called Clone Cat. I mean, come on, bro. That's a pretty obvious way to bust yourself, you know. Hey, come on, who are you fooling? Everyone saw through that name. Worst part is that it's not just a cat, it's a clone one. You know? Can you believe that? A clone cat complaining about furries. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Come on, bro, a cat is just a cat, not a furry. Well, I mean, what do you mean? This guy is just a fox, right? Why do you call him a furry? He's just a fox, look at it. I mean, have you never seen a fox pointing a gun at you before? How haven't you? Also, I just realized that this guy, I think, is pretty much riding on a fucking motorcycle. Every time that, you know, every time that he flies. Oh, damn it! I have no bombs. Oops. All right, careful. Nice. Get one more bomb. I'll read your explanation in a minute, Yami. It's just that this so far is my best run. This is so far my best run. Hopefully I don't regret saying that. That's fine, that was meant to happen. Though I think I had a bomb on stock, didn't I? I don't remember actually if I had a bomb on stock or not. But whatever, too late now. So that was close. And he has 4 faces? Wow. Telling me that this is my last life. This guy is really hard. Alright. This is the final boss in theory. Damn it. Ah, fuck, I thought I will have dodged. I'm gonna continue here, fuck that. I mean, this is still not even his final... This isn't even his final form. I think that's his final form, or did he have something else other than that? Didn't. But we're about to find out if this is his last stand or not. No, he still had that one. What an asshole. Also, I think it's very worth to wait until the power items go all the way down, because they block bullets, which is not something minor. Wait, there is more? Wait, really? Why is there more? Wait, were there 2 bosses on stage 5, or am I stupid? I think this is the actual final boss, but did I miss something? Because this is not the stage 7 boss. I think this is the stage 6. I'm still gonna continue, but this is weird. Yeah, this is the stage 6 boss. So this is the standard final boss, but it's weird. So there were 2 stage 5 bosses, or do I not know how to count? Maybe I don't know how to count. I would believe that. At least I think this is his last attack. Win here. Well, I say win, but honestly, can I really say that I won after all those continues? I don't know. I have no more bombs, but I have 2 more lives. There you go. Alright. So what is Yami saying? Yami is saying she's fine. Why did I get an X10 at the end? She's fine, I don't have weird waifu attachment or anything. Xiangling and Chongyun are my favorite characters, and I like Shin Q, so I could not resist. Pole arms are also my favorite weapons in games. Nice. So I guess she was predestined to be your character. I need my emotes, brew. What the fuck is that? That's the YouTube logo. You don't like the YouTube logo? What's wrong with the YouTube logo? But you know, you can... I link this on the Discord. You can use a Chrome extension that allows you to basically chat with... You know, you can use the Twitch emotes. Not the subscriber ones for obvious reasons, but you can use anything else, right? Okay, so basically I need 5,000 for that. That's gonna be a problem. But hey, at least I know that I should probably use this character here. So I'm gonna try hard expert with this guy. But yeah, I mean, you want the Twitch emotes? Fire is always lame though. Well, the problem is that fire is what I need, because the only fire character that I have right now is Shangling. And if I want to do the Abyss, I need a second one to do the two teams, like I need it for my second team. So that's my problem right now, that second team is lacking a fire character. And honestly, I don't think that, you know, the rocker girl or who else is fire in the game? Other than Klee, I mean, and obviously this new character. Bennett. I don't like Bennett, for example. I should subscribe, where is my clone PC? Thanks for the sub. Yeah, unfortunately I don't know of any way to check the event. Well, I don't know if I should call them events, but basically what happens, the alerts, I guess. So for example, I can never know if someone subscribes or not. But thanks for the sub. But yeah, unfortunately the clone PC mode we can't. Bennett will be perfect. Yeah, but I don't like Bennett. That's the problem. I don't like the way he plays, I don't like the way he looks, and basically I don't like anything about him. Just use Amber. I wish I could. Amber is also another character that I forgot to mention today when you asked me which characters I like. Amber is another one of those. But the issue with Amber is that, well, I mean, I don't think I need to tell you about the issues that she has. But yeah, she's basically like the worst it can get. She really is. And it's a shame. It really is a shame, because it's a pretty cute character. So, you know, it's the way it is. She's as low tier as it gets. You know, hopefully at some point they reward her. The issue is that since she's a free-to-play character, I don't think they are gonna do shit. I don't think there's gonna be any reward or anything. Damn, that's pretty interesting. Clone Cat got censored. I was going to bitch about you not mentioning Amber, but I forgot. Yeah, by the way, Clone Cat, in here messages get censored, and I can avoid it. Or at least I don't know how to avoid it. In fact, funnily enough, the best way I found to not censor the messages is by enabling the censor. Because if you don't enable the censor, they don't even come through. Like, you will never know if there is a message, because they don't get sent if it's deemed as inappropriate. So here, if I tick the option to retain inappropriate comments, at least it's gonna show them to me. It's not gonna show them to the rest of the chat, however, but you know, at least I can see them. It will be really easy to buff her. Yeah, but see, it's as I said, the issue is that she's a starter character, so I don't think they will do that. I mean, basically, it's a gacha game, dude. If they made a really good starter character, nobody will give a shit to get anything else. You know, that's the issue. Choose some buffs, not a complete rework. I guess what need buffs are, you know, bow users in general. Bow users are... What killed me there? Was it the plane? Well, I guess that's gonna be a reset. I'm gonna reset. I get the point, yeah. It's just a shame all around that she has to be such a shit character, but you know, it's the way it is. I mean, what can you do? But you know, I'm really waiting for Klee. I think I decided... Damn it, I keep getting fucked. I'm not gonna reset, fuck that. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Klee. Klee is a character that I personally want to have. Because she apparently is the best fire character that you can get. The problem is that I want both Klee and Venti, so I don't know if I have enough, you know, enough currency to roll for both. That's my main issue. I wouldn't know what to do there. I really want to have Venti, but Klee is pretty much necessary. Just because I need a fire character that deals damage. So she's clearly the best one in that regard. Okay, I'm gonna just sacrifice myself there because this is terrible. Can't believe how easy it is to have a bad run in this game. Like, it's insane how fast, how quickly things go to the shitter if you die. Or rather, how easy it is to die in this game. It's really, really easy to die. Like, ridiculously easy to die. That's the issue that I found with this game. But it's alright, whatever. What's important now is to... Still use Amber though, fuck meta, I wanna play the hard way. That also got censored, by the way. I mean, the problem is that leveling a character in this game is really hard. Like, if you could level whoever the fuck you wanted without wasting that much shit, I wouldn't. I mean, I would have leveled Kaeya. I like Kaeya as a character, so it's a shame, but I really can't level him because he's not that good of a character, unfortunately. Okay, I have to reset this. Like, it's really unfortunate, but at some point you start realizing that there are some characters that you just can't do much about, you know? It really sucks, you know. But I don't know. I can't believe it. I can't avoid dying on this first stage for some reason nowadays. I mean now. I guess I play the boss rush so much that I completely forgot how to play the stages. Jesus, this is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. At least I'm farming a little bit of money, even if it's just a little bit. But you know, it's okay. So you know, regardless, do you think, Yami, that they are gonna, well, and I guess you too, Klonka, you think that they are gonna put, because Venti apparently is coming again in like the next banner. Like, a lot of people say that the next banner is Venti, but what about Klee? Like, if they follow the original order, Klee should be the next character after Venti. Will they do that? I mean, I know that it's impossible to know, but I just wanted to know if one of you actually read some leaks and maybe it say that. So I really need that. really need that character. I wish her design was a little bit better. I mean, her visual design, but I mean, it's the way it is. Just wait on your waifu. And Yami just called me a criminal. Yami just called me a criminal. Unbelievable. See, that's the problem. I didn't roll for Klee when she first came out because I didn't like her design. And I still don't like it. It's just that she's clearly the best fire character in terms of DPS. Like, it's the best fire DPS in the game, so I need to get her. I mean, and especially because, I mean, his design is not my favorite at all, but I mean, it's not something that, it's not a character that I completely dislike. Like, differently from Futao, which is a character that, you know, that I really dislike. Lee is a character that I don't mind. I don't really mind. It's just that it wouldn't be a character that I would be like, yeah, I really want this character, just based on her character, right? On her non-gameplay design, right? But her gameplay design, I mean, unless they put, see, that's something that I feel like they should put, and it's just like her, like a book user, but a fire book user, right? That's the issue. Like, she is a fire book user, but I don't want someone throwing bombs. I want someone throwing fireballs, like a mage, just like Lisa. But instead of being an electric mage, I just want a fire mage. But you know, she's the closest that we have so far. And if they put another one in the game, they probably wouldn't make her focus on DPS because Klee already fills that role, so that's my issue. Like, I feel like no matter what, I need to get Klee. Like, all paths lead to getting Klee. I like Ganyu, wait. Wait a second. The amount of shit that these guys are throwing. I like Ganyu as a character, but her damn gameplay. Yeah, I mean, Ganyu is a character I definitely didn't like the way she played, and I also didn't really like her character. I mean, I understand the character is half a human, half an adeptus, right? Like, it's a cool concept, but I personally don't like it. Like, I'd rather have Shao, which is a full adeptus. Which is kind of the reason why I wanted Venti in the first place. He's a fucking god, you know? Hey Yannick, how is it going? 144p. How does it feel? Probably feels good. But yeah, see, that's another advantage, Yannick. I know that I already say this, but I'm gonna say this enough times until Twitch changes their mind. But like, the fact that you can change the resolution without needing any requirement to do so, it's just so good. It's just so good. It's something that cannot be underestimated. You know. I got that god wrecked like it was nothing. Hey man, someone being a god doesn't mean that they are all insanely powerful. I mean, after all, in Touhou, Kogasa is technically supposed to be a god, because she's a Tsukumogami, and Tsukumogamis are technically gods. according to the Japanese. Fuck. Damn, I lost 5 bombs by dying there. Didn't even know that piece of shit actually threw anything at me. But yeah, you know. But yeah, basically, you know. Well, I don't even need an extreme example like that. I mean, the Minoriko sisters are basically... Sorry, did I say Minoriko sisters? I mean Aki sisters. Sorry. It's Shizuha and Minoriko. You know, basically the Aki sisters are weak gods. They are still gods, you know. Just because they are weak, it doesn't make them any less gods, you know. Still retain their godhood. And Bent is that kind of god, right? I mean, he's the kind of... I mean, another thing that I like about Bent is that he's a fucking stoner. You know, the fact that he doesn't give a shit about anything and he's like, yeah, I do this because I care about freedom. He says that as he smokes the finest weed in all Vestal. You know, that's what I like about Benti. He's an absolute stoner, but he's a god, the god of stoners. I mean, doesn't help that his element is wind. Damn it, I died there. I'm gonna continue, I don't give a shit. Benti was the damn ruler at least at some point. Damn hippie. Well, see, the thing is that... Well, I don't know much about Benti's story, but I'm pretty sure he's the kind of god that basically is really good at avoiding dying. And that's pretty much why he never died. And he's the ruler of Mondstadt. Come on, bro. You know that word in Spanish doesn't mean what... That word in Spanish is not a... Come on, bro. How vulgar of you. Unbelievable. You know what that means? Well, I say in Spanish, but I mean in reality, I think it only applies to some countries. I don't know if all of them. And obviously it's written with a C and not with a K. Like, come on, bro. YouTube should have censored that. I'm disappointed that YouTube censor is not stronger. I'm just kidding. YouTube, if you're listening, get rid of your fucking censorship. Jesus. It's alright. Don't you worry about it. Oh, I didn't have any bombs. I think I didn't have any bombs remaining. Grow up already, you two. It's gonna be hard. I mean, it's the way it is. Well, I mentioned this the other day, Clonka, but did you know that Sony, PlayStation, is gonna forbid dismemberments from being in games? Like, you know, someone losing their limbs. You can't show that apparently anymore. Basically, that will render Mortal Kombat out of business. But you know, as I say before, at least they are consistent, I guess. Since back then, the only thing that they banned was, you know, sexual stuff, and now they are banning also extreme violence. Well, that at least to me is not as hypocritical as it was before. But they still suck. I mean, obviously they shouldn't censor anything, but I think that, well, it's as people say, studios that put their headquarters in California usually end up falling in shit like that. And it's a shame to see it, but you know, I guess it's unavoidable. I guess it's something that no matter what, it just cannot be avoided. You're in California, you are bound to do stupid shit like that. I don't know. You know, it's the way it is. I saw something today about reorganizing their offices in Japan, so PlayStation will be a more Western-based branch. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's pretty much the way it looks like. I mean, it's still a shame regardless, because, you know, PlayStation is, you know, PlayStation, right? This is basically my childhood console. I mean, all of them. 1, 2, and, well, I guess to a lesser extent 3, because I was already in high school by then. But, you know, I guess I can also count it as childhood. Regardless is that, you know, it just feels bad seeing such a titan like PlayStation to fall so low, right? It's kinda like that Godfather reaction image that say how they massacred my boy. Well, that's pretty much how it feels. It feels like they massacred my boy. My boy PlayStation. But you know, it's the way it is. I guess having your headquarters in the USA has its problems, especially if you are, you know, a company that is based on art, pretty much. Well, art, I mean. Consider video games art. But yeah. You live in a country like the USA that has no artistic freedom. Kind of a problem. But you know, it's the way it is. At least they probably are not gonna go bankrupt. But still, it hurts. It sucks to see. Patterns from this guy are so insane. You began playing Great Fairy Wars? Nice. Did you play it before? Or is this your first time playing it? If this is your first time playing it, you're gonna have a lot of, you know, a lot of practice to do. That game is just really tough. It's short, at least compared to the other Toho games, I mean, but being short really doesn't mean that it's easy. The game is a fucking nightmare. Never first time today. Well, you're gonna have a lot of practicing to do then. Because as I tell you, that game really is hard. It's a very hard game. But, you know, hopefully you will be able to get the hang of it. Just that, you know, I think the biggest issue is, I mean, Great Fairy Wars is a game that it's all about dealing with bullshit patterns. So imagine a impossible spell card, right? That game is pretty much impossible spell card, but you have a freezing item that recharges every you know, here and then, right? So instead of waiting for the camera to recharge, you wait for the eyes to recharge. But you know, just like impossible spell card, if you try to dodge the patterns yourself, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have quite a bad time. But you know, as you know, these things are basically just a matter of practice. You need to practice a lot. I mean, it's still one of those games that I didn't get a Lunatic 1 coin clear yet, and I don't know if I ever will. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I ever will get a Lunatic 1 coin clear there. Hopefully I do, but you know, I really will need to practice a lot. That's the main issue. Requires a very insane amount of practice. Even the extra stage is insanely hard. In fact, I barely got it when I got it. But, you know. Regardless, you're probably gonna have fun, especially because, well, now that I think about it, Cerno is the protagonist of that game, and isn't that like your favorite character? Which, that makes me wonder why you haven't played it before. Like, that's the Cerno game, and it's official. So, I wonder why you never played it before. It's like the perfect game for you. The extra is pretty epic. That's an interesting way of putting it. It's pretty epic. Alright. Might be a good way of putting it. The point is that oh, come on, dude. These fucking hitboxes are huge. Well, they are huge because I'm pretty sure the hitboxes here are the same size of the sprite, obviously with the exception of the character, because otherwise everything will be impossible to dodge. But it seems that the bullets are the same size. Like the sprite is the same size of the hitbox. My favorite is Clonefish. Cerno is not even top 10. Didn't play Great Fairy Wars because I was chasing melee 1 coin clears, then all the subterranean enemies and stuff. And you have the guts to even wear that 9 in your profile picture. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, I tell you. I really fucked this one up. Because now I have no power. This is pretty much UFO levels of fuckery. You die and you won't recover because of how stupid the power system is. So at least I will say that this one is less stupid than UFO, but I mean, that's not something too hard to do, you know. Doesn't require too much to be less stupid than UFO.
Please continue.
You know, the worst part is that after continuing, you start with only 1 point of power. At least it's not 0, but Jesus Christ, dude. It sucks almost as much. I'm getting over this. The problem is that if I keep continuing, I'm not gonna get any coins at the end of this. The problem is that there is still a lot more remaining of this boss. This boss is very bullshit. So basically he does this and he throws a lot of holy shit. As you can appreciate, it's just too hard. It's just way too hard. I think, well, this will be hard even if I could deal good damage while focused. This is just too fast to react to. Even though at least the pattern is pretty straightforward. I mean, he only shoots everywhere except for where you are. But it's still quite fucked up. I continued 6 times, by the way. Definitely not a good signal. Wow, that's fucked up. Look how long he still had to go before he dies. I don't really know how to even dodge this shit. This is just insane. Hey, look at this pattern, dude.
Continue.
Oh. I don't think I can one coin clear this anymore. That's just way too hard. That's insanely hard. Oops. Sorry. Well, I guess this at least puts into perspective a lot more about how I'm just not even close to one coin clearing expert. This is the same. Is the same ending as before. The guts of this guy. Okay, that's new, but that's the only thing that's new. The 9 was unplanned because Twitch already had a Yannick, so I picked the 9. You mean you're not the Yannick? Yeah, he's the Yannick 9. There is at least that. A washing machine, yeah. I don't know if I should call that washing machine, but that's pretty reminiscent of... I want to skip credits, please. But damn, that was insane, dude. I don't think I can beat this shit. At least I can buy the extra boss rush mode. So, I'm gonna do that. And then there is apparently a secret wallpaper that is fan service. But then again, I don't know what they mean by fan service, and I don't know what they mean by wallpaper either. But yeah, that pattern basically reminded me of one of the Daifukatsu Hibachi patterns that is also really fucked up. Pog. I'm not gonna show it on stream, obviously. Just in case you thought I was, I'm definitely not. You have to be out of your mind to think I will do that. Like, come on, bro. Really think I will do that? Or I can do that after I check that it's safe, which I doubt. So, you know. Then again, I need 10,000 coins. That's quite a big number, you know. Quite a big number if you ask me. You know, that might be a problem. Really wish and if in this game the focus shots were better than they are, I feel like this will be such a better game. It's fine, it's not Twitch. Well, you have a point. I mean, after all, if people can stream honeypop, well, stream, I mean, they can upload honeypop videos on YouTube without almost any issues, then, you know, I guess whatever that wallpaper is shouldn't be a problem. But, you know, I don't even know if I'm gonna get it at this point. The problem is that we are dealing with some really fucked up shit here, so that's my problem. I definitely don't think I can one coin clear this game on expert, and it's a shame because that's exactly what you need to. Like, that's the last achievement that you need to get, which is one coin clearing the game on expert, and I don't think I can do it. It's just way too hard. But you know, Yannick, you know that you like masochistic challenges, right? So if at any time you want to do a no focus challenge, then this is the game for you, because basically focusing in this game seems to only be worthy on stages, and even then a lot of times it's way better to not focus. So you know, you want to do a no focus run, this is your game. This is definitely your game, bro. Wish it wasn't though, because I say before, to me this no bomb thing is very, very dumb. This no bomb, this no focus. No bomb, I would like that, but no. No focus is really, really dumb. I don't know why it has it. Well, it's kind of like Marisa A in Subterranean Animism, where the most focused shot is the unfocused one. You know. For some reason I never felt like doing no focus. I mean, probably because, you know, you are actually not a gigantic masochist, but I say that, but in reality I probably shouldn't say that, because you are, you know, that's the thing. Much as I would like to say that you're not, I think that would be a lie. Maybe you're not as much of a masochist as you think you are, or as I think you are. Maybe you're still not on the... on that scale at least. The exception was S.A. Ray Musi, no focus pacifist. Yeah, but you quickly realize how bad of an idea that was, so you didn't do it, right? I mean, I don't blame you. That's a terrible idea. That's like such a bad idea that it's like, it's a good bad idea, right? Like, it's good being a bad idea, you know? That idea is actually good being a bad one. You know, that's not that easy to do, you know. Sometimes, I mean, it's easy to get bad ideas, but like that one, I don't know if it's that easy. I think it requires some talent to find that. I guess you could say masochistic talent. You know, it's alright, don't worry about it, Broom. Wow, that was so stupid.
Please continue.
I can't believe it, dude. The bullets at some point are so fast that I cannot even react to the bomb. Because I don't think I'm gonna get hit, even though I'm clearly gonna get hit. Then there is this big face doing his big face things. Damn it. I feel like the hitbox of the bullets are so big that that's what ends up happening. Like basically you cannot really, you know, re-stream a stream of bullets, or at least it's really hard to do so. And this fight is pretty much, I think it's impossible to not get absolutely fucked in this fight. I think I basically need to abuse iframes and start shotgunning the guy, because if I don't shotgun, I really don't see myself actually dodging any of this shit. Or except, actually that last pattern, that's probably the only pattern that I can dodge.
Please continue.
That's probably literally the only pattern that I can dodge. Okay, so if I cheese him out, I might actually be able to one-coin clear the game. So I need to have obviously resources to do that. Like if you just cheese him out, you can definitely do it. You get so many points at the end that you get like 3 extends. That's pretty funny. Alright, so that means that there is basically one achievement remaining, and that's the one that is doing a one-coin clearing expert. If I were a better at Touhou, I would have done it already. Unbelievable. So, well, the only reward is this one, and it's 10,000. So it's gonna be, I think, if I do a couple of full runs, I can get this. The infinite continues at this point, I don't give a shit, you know. Not important anymore. But yeah, also I think this has to be the character. Like, no matter what, this character sucks. This character here is way too fast for his own good. If he was a little bit slower, maybe he will be an option. This character... I actually don't remember this character. And this one wasn't really that good, but I guess I could try this one. The problem is that she's also really fast. That's why I think this guy is the best. I think this guy is definitely the best. Though I guess I could try the girl again, but I don't know. I think I have the best results with this guy. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder... if people do scoring in this game, I wonder what character they pick. then again, does someone even score this game? I should restart that, by the way. God damn, I really hate the fact that I have to literally heal my character in order to restart, because otherwise it's impossible. God damn it. Whatever. But yeah, basically what I mean is I want to know who is top tier. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of top tier, you know, we were bringing before the topic of, you know, Genshin Impact and characters you like versus characters that are good at the game. And basically how one of the starter characters in that game, which is Amber, is trash, but I like her design, but I cannot use her because she really sucks. And I've been thinking, today I actually started up Guilty Gear Eds Accent Core Plus R. Yeah, that's actually the full name of the game. And man, there is a character that I like that is called Justice in that game, and that character is so fucking hard to use. And it really comes to this point where you are like, man, I really love the way this character looks, but I can't use her. I can't use her because she's just too hard. And you know. But the problem is, Guilty Gear is a game where no character is easy. That's the issue. So it's not like you can go for, I fucking suck at fighting games. Which character can I pick? Like, you can't do that. Every character is complex in one way or another. In fact, actually, I should ask the expert. Hey, are you there, Yami? Because which character will be a brain-dead character for Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus Reload? Like, if I suck at fighting games, right, which I do, which character should I pick? Like, which character I can just pick up and in a matter of like maybe an hour I can already, you know everything that there is to know about it? Or, well, if there is even a character like that, you know. Because I don't know, Guilty Gear is one of those games that it's just hard. No matter what, like there is no other way to put it. Kai Kiske is good for cheaters. That got censored. Yami answering that got censored. That's pretty funny. Kai Kiske, yeah. The problem is that guy, I don't like his design. But you know. I think the issue is that guy, I mean, see, here's the thing. I mean, it might be easy to understand his gameplay, but what I mean is, you know, I'm pretty sure Kai is a character that needs combos, right, to do good damage. So that's my issue. Like, if there is a character that needs hard to input combos, then I don't think I will be able to use it. Right? Which is the reason why I picked Zangief on Street Fighter 4, because he's a character that any sucker can pick up and play, even though obviously if you want to win tournaments you need to be a little bit better. Shit is gonna get pushed in regardless. That message also got censored, by the way. Soul 2 probably can't think of many others. A lot of people say that Order Soul is a character for gorillas. Like, it's a character that it's so brain dead that anyone can pick it up and be good with him. Because I almost threw the table where the router was in. My bad. Anyways, a lot of people say that Order Soul basically has some really, man, I keep getting fucked at that starting. let me reset again. What was I saying? God damn it. Order Soul, yeah. Order Soul is a character that, you know, it's just too brain dead, and you can just do a lot of stuff that is easy to do, but it's not easy to block for the opponent, right? Like you can go left, right, and your opponent will have to guess your mid-sub, and again, it's not hard to do. But I was thinking that maybe he might be a good idea, you know. But then again, he also seems quite complex at the same time. I don't know. I don't know enough about the game to know that. But I think that more or less I concluded that that game is not for me, at least not competitively. Like, sure, I can play against the AI, but playing against other people in that game doesn't seem like it's gonna be a good idea. Especially taking into account how old the game is, so that means that the people who are good at it are people that are extremely knowledgeable about the game. I mean, they've been playing it literally for years and years, so that's the issue. They have quite a head start. Obviously, if I actually put in work, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, if I actually dedicate a lot of time to the game, I probably can get at their level eventually. The problem is that I'm not gonna do that. Like, I know that I'm not gonna do that. So that's my issue, you know. But I really don't know what to do. I mean, I guess, after all, that's pretty much the reason why I guess fighting game developers are simplifying their games, because they know that people are just not committed to play them. And I mean, I'm one of them. I'm definitely not committed to play a fighting game to the point where I will become really good at it, you know. So that's the main issue. It's something that can really be helped. But, you know, I guess, you know, if instead of playing Touhou back then, back when in 2012, well, the ends of 2012, if instead of playing Touhou, I started playing fighting games, maybe I would have been a really good fighting game player nowadays. But, you know, that didn't happen. I prefer to dedicate my time to Touhou instead. I definitely don't regret it, but, you know, just saying that probably could have been an international level player if I dedicated all that time in fighting games instead. Because, you know, the amount of time that I dedicated to Touhou back then was quite a lot, you know. Definitely it was not a small amount of time. Which, I mean, is the reason why I'm decent at Touhou games. Because, you know, I just spent so much time before that, you know, obviously, if you spend a lot of time in something, you are gonna be at least decent at doing that. Why are you not an international Touhou champion? Because there is not such a thing. There is not such a thing as international Touhou champion. I mean, see, the problem is that no matter how much they want to make Touhou competitions, Touhou is not a competitive game. Unless you do Phantasmagoria of Flower View, but you know. If you wanna do that, you need to, well, you need to do what you need to do. Which is basically, you know, first of all have a good online patch that actually works good enough. Like the way that game does it, how is it called? Star Sprites? Well, whatever that SNK game that we play with Yannick is called. If they make a netcode like that, that's one Toho game that will definitely be internationally competitive. But until they do that, Toho just can't be competitive. To me, at least. Because, I mean, obviously it's a single player game. You know. But yeah. Quite a little bit of an issue. But you know. I mean, it's whatever. The problem is that I know that that's never gonna happen. The fact that a Toho game releases and it's competitive. I mean, it's not gonna happen from soon, that's what I definitely know. It's not gonna happen from Tasofro either, because those guys fucking suck at anything. I mean, at everything, not anything. Whatever, it's the same shit. And I don't think it's gonna happen from fun games either. But you know. So maybe there's gonna be one guy that actually releases a good competitive Toho game. But then there is the fact that, you know, who the fuck will play it, right? There is a lot of things that have to happen for Toho to become a competitive game somehow. I don't see that happening, ever. I don't really see it happening. But you know, I guess I prefer it that way. I think, as I mentioned multiple times, I'm not a really competitive person. So you know, I always prefer single player games. Unless, again, it's something that is cooperative. But when it comes to competitive, I just can't. It's not my thing. It's just definitely not my thing. So, regardless of saying that, I will still want at some point to battle Yami in Guilty Gear. I would definitely like to do that someday. Because I clearly suck, but even if he played before, he's definitely insanely rusty. So I think we will be in equal ground. Well, probably not. Probably he will have the upper hand, but I mean, the point is that I don't know. I don't know by how much. Thankfully, with that Steam release of Accent Core plus R, it's gonna be very easy to get a match that runs well, even if we are literally at opposite side of the world. You know. So yeah, we will see. Boss is so tough. What about Team West champion? Team West champion. Yeah, I don't think that that's something that will make me proud, you know. But yeah, you know. The point, I mean, see, the thing is, I know that I mentioned the fact that, you know, the team is called Team West is extremely stupid, right? I mentioned that, and I still think that it is stupid. But I think that at the same time, even if you could represent your own country, Touhou is a game that is not competitive. Again, unless you do a Phantasmagoria of Flower View, or somehow a Phantasmagoria of Dimensional Dream, you can do it. Well, then there is the fighting games, but I mean, the problem is that those fighting games fucking suck. So it doesn't help. But yeah. To me, the single player games are not really a good way to compare skill, because it's basically about how nervous you are at the time. You're not really competing against anyone other than the nerves. And competing against nerves doesn't seem really attractive to me. Obviously, you compete against nerves at every competition, but the thing here is that you're literally only competing against nerves. You're not competing against anyone else. Because yeah, everyone else is doing runs just like you, but like whatever they do is not gonna affect what you do. YouTube, yeah, indeed YouTube. How is it going, Nitori? And I'm really glad that all of you keep your names, because I really thought when I was out to move to YouTube, all of you will either have stoner names, I mean more stone, or you will have your real names, and I will be like, okay, who the hell is this guy, right? But thankfully you still kept your name, so I'm really glad about that. Anyways, how are you doing, Nitori? Basically here, I'm playing this furry danmaku game. Kinda good, nice. That's better than kinda bad, so I'll take it. Oh, I have no bombs remaining. Oops. Come on, that was unavoidable there at least. I mean, I probably shouldn't have gone there in the first place, but you know. I didn't keep my name. Well, yeah, the 9 is not there. You have too many accounts on YouTube? Really? That reminds me, I have an Ecopara character account. And you guys create multiple accounts? Alright. Well, I mean, technically I have 2 Google accounts. One that I use for this, and the other one that I use for work and more serious related stuff. But an Ecopara character account, if you ask me, that's pretty decent. But you know, I'm not one to judge about that. So. Might switch to YouTube too. Twitch pisses you off. And what has Twitch done to piss you off? I mean, at this point I don't think we need many reasons because, you know, Twitch over the years have proven to be very, you know, incompetent in many things, so it's not like you need a reason, but I'm just curious to see what was your particular reason here. I definitely won't be able to read chat here because this is basically non-stop fuckery what comes right now. I have 4 bombs, so I have to use them. Cool, nice dodge. Still need to bomb at the end of that specific pattern because otherwise I just can't do it. There. Nice. Need to start memorizing the attack so I know how to answer to the attacks, obviously. I think you still deal more damage with the unfocused shot no matter what, even if you are right next to it. So what? I have ton of them. Sits only for making raw alt. I don't know. Ads. 6,000 bitrate limit. Transcode not being everyone. Yeah, those are things that, well, except the 6,000 bitrate limit, because I literally can't stream at more than that. But you know. Yeah, I agree with you with the advertisement and the transcode not working for everyone. That's trash. This account of mine exists for some reason. Don't ask me why I have this. I don't fucking know. That I don't fucking know got censored. Well, that's one thing that you have to get used to in YouTube, Nitori. Every time you say something, if it has a swear word on it, it's gonna get censored and it's not gonna get sent to anyone but me. So the rest of the chat is not gonna see what you're saying, but I will. I obviously will read it out loud, so you don't have to worry about nobody reading, but you know, it's still a pain in the ass, obviously. So what can we do? I mean, basically, we trade things. Definitely a trade, the one that we do. We trade bad things on Twitch to get some good things on YouTube, but we also get some bad things as well, because, you know, no service is unfortunately perfect, so, you know. We have to deal with some censorship here, but you know, it's alright. At least I can read it for the most part. Damn it. Wow, I got an extend right as I was out to get healed. That was a miracle. I mean, right as I got healed. YouTube, please, it's for kids. Time to buy servers. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it really matters how many servers you buy, because getting at the level of YouTube and Twitch is quite literally impossible for anyone, even big companies. So, you know. host your own stream on your own website. Well, I mean, you can do it, but the problem is the being discovered, right? And obviously that it will only work for you, but I guess that's the intention. So yeah. Unfortunately, things like live streaming is a market that is, you know, almost a monopoly.
Please continue.
I think I am gonna continue just because I want to see how many continues I might need to actually get this. But there are probably gonna be a lot. It would be nice if I only needed one. I only need one. It's not gonna be that bad, I guess. Unfortunately, this is not his last pattern. Still has more. So if this was his last pattern, it wouldn't be so bad. Or maybe it is. But maybe it is. I mean, I always forget. No, it's not. Yeah, he still has this shit. I forgot. God damn it. That's just really hard to dodge. Oh, at least I got the stage 6. Why am I talking on this account? I don't know. I should find out that if you pause the stream, when you unpause it continues where it's left instead of keep going it live. Stoner YouTube. I mean, the way to catch up with the stream, I mean, I think some people suggested that you will I mean, it's a funny solution, but apparently it works, which is basically putting the stream in, you know, in double speed. So it eventually will catch up fast, but obviously you will have to deal with hearing my speed up voice, which might not really be a good thing to do, you know. You never know. I don't know if there is a more effective way. Maybe you can Google it. You can Google if there is a more effective way to do it. Because I personally just don't know if there is. Basically right now it's all about cheesing this guy like a motherfucker, because if you don't cheese him out like this, he's just way too hard to deal with. He's out of control. Except in this pattern. You can actually dodge quite well in this pattern because it's very basic. Unless you are not 100% focused. Otherwise, basically this boss is all about doing this cheese strategy. Because if you don't do this, what he throws, it's just a lot of horseshit that you definitely don't want to deal with. So I can actually beat this game only with one continue, but the issue is that, well, when you continue you get a lot more lives, not to even mention the extents that you get because you are low on points, you know. So that's the issue. I don't even know if I can do that. It's nigh impossible looking it up without getting results. A problem on the stream end. Yeah, that's what I found out when I was, you know, I was investigating some stuff about, you know, YouTube live streaming, and you don't really get too many results that matter. You know, like, it's really hard to find material on live streaming. It's just really, really hard.
Game over.
But, you know, I guess not many people live stream on YouTube in any case. Except for Dr. Disrespect. That guy definitely streams on YouTube. I guess I can buy the infinite continues, because at this point, I mean, whatever, right? What kind of bullshit? What that? Yeah, I mean, the last boss is really fucked up. Let me change the character to see how well I can do with this girl, which I don't know, but you know, this is supposed to be the high damaging character. But I mean, I still find that this guy is way more damaging than anyone else. But according to the game, this is the most damaging character. But she has bad range, which is also kind of horseshit, because his range is not really that different from the character that I should use, you know. Whatever, the point is, I think that most likely I'm gonna use the character that I used before if I really want to get the 1 coin clear. But it's okay. In any case, yeah, let me know if you find something about Twitch, sorry, not Twitch, about YouTube, like keeping up with the stream when you are delayed. If you find anything like that, please let me know, because we'll definitely love to know so myself. Remember that damage is always meta? Are you sure about that? Well, at least that seems to be kind of true. Well, no, I was about to say that that's true for Genshin Impact, but in Genshin Impact there are characters like Venti and Barbara and, you know, some other characters, Bennett too, that are meta characters, and they are not exactly DPS, they are support. I don't know. What will you say, Yami, that is the best team to get in Genshin Impact? I think it's basically getting a healer like Barbara, a support like Bennett, and then someone DPS like Diluc, right? Something like that, I don't know. I honestly never seen any video of any quote-unquote pro player. I don't know if I should call them pro players, but you know. Not sure. So it really seems like this damage is worse than the previous one, right? Like, I'm not hallucinating, or am I hallucinating? Like, it really seems like that asshole riding a motorcycle has the best damage in the game. It really feels like he does. I guess I will have to use him no matter what. I guess it can't be that bad. At least he looks cool. I'll give him that. Because I am full power right now. And if I am full power and my damage is still lower than him, then well, it obviously means that, you know, there's a little bit of a problem here. We have a little bit of a problem here if that's the case. Also, I gotta say that I like the other background better of this character. The one that is drawn by the other artist. I like it better than this one. But you know, I didn't use this one before, so... You understand? Oh, that was close. Yeah, this character definitely has way less damage. I keep hearing Booba. Oh, I wonder why you keep hearing that. You upstanding citizen. Why will an upstanding citizen like you cool keep hearing things like that? Such vulgar things like that, right? Really wonder. Apparently it's saying the same, it's saying bomba like in Spanish. For some reason. I think it's because of pink sweets, or there was a cave game where the true last boss yells that like a dumbass. So maybe it's because of that. Or maybe that's how it's said in Japanese, but I mean, in Japanese you have literally the word bakudan, which can also mean bomb. I don't think they... Because you're playing Dishin game. What's Dishin about this game? You are Dishin. You are Dishin if you find something Dishin about this game. What's Dishin? That the characters are furries? Or is it because of that hidden wallpaper that we still don't know exactly what it is? I don't know, brew. But, you know. I'm really curious to see what that wallpaper is. Oh, fuck me, I cornered myself yet again. Nice. This game is not Dishin at all. See, Nitori knows. Nitori actually understands. You know. I mean, we still can't really confirm until we see that supposed wallpaper that you can unlock. Until we see that, I don't think we can say much. Then again, before unlocking it, I'm gonna review it myself, just in case. I'm stoner but not Dishin. Have you played this game? Nitori? It seems like it's a game that you might enjoy. Probably. I don't know. Going to try spoiling myself. I mean, first wait until I unlock it, and then when I unlock it, then you earn the right to look it for it. Right? I'm just kidding, but you know, I mean, we could view it at the same time. Probably. Well, it's pretty cheap on Steam, so it shouldn't be a problem for you to get it. Really need to work on DDP Daifukatsu 2-all. 2-all on the Omoe route or in the Ura route. I mean, it was Omote. Are you good enough to unlock it? I mean, you really don't have to be good to unlock it. You literally have to play one more run. One more full run, that is. So it shouldn't be a problem. If I complete this run, regardless of how many continues I use, I should be able to unlock it, you know? I mean, that's my first death, by the way, of the run. My first death of the run. So I guess I survived quite a lot, because this is a stage 3, right? The fact that I survived until stage 3 without dying, it's pretty good. But you know, yes? What you mean by yes? That wasn't a yes, no question. Stoner. It. I really think I will need to use Alex Steel or Atzel, I don't remember his name. Something like that. Furry is not Dishon. If you think it's Dishon, then you the Dishon. I like the way that you say that sentence. I mean, the lack of commas or any punctuation made it especially funny. I'm not saying that I disagree, I'm just saying that it was funny reading that sentence. I mean, I also agree, furry doesn't have to mean Dishon. It's just that, you know, they have quite the fame. But you know, definitely doesn't mean that they are automatically Dishon. But, you know, the way you said it was pretty funny. I will definitely tell you that. You know, yeah, bomba. I have not a single one here, so I'm probably gonna get destroyed. I was talking in meme talk. Yeah, I guess the you could have gave it away. But yeah. Now, the real question is, how long can I survive without a bomb? Not much. Definitely not much. God damn it. Or you gotta be like this. So yeah, basically, the moral of the story is you have to pick Axel Steel, because if you pick any other character, there doesn't seem to be that much of a point on doing it. It didn't take long at all. It definitely did not take long. Careful. You got an extend at least out of that. What that ship will have dropped, because I didn't kill it. But it probably will have dropped a power item anyway, so whatever. Well, there are only some of these that actually drop those items. The other ones just drop the usual medals. You really like the bomba, huh? Alright. I don't blame you. It's pretty catchy. It's insane, the damage difference. It's just insane. Like, Axel Steel is so much better than all of these posers that say that they have a lot of damage. It really is insane. Axel Steel really owns all of these motherfuckers. That's it. I died pretty quickly there. That was my bad. I'll definitely have to go with Axel Steel. 144p on the B. Wait. $140p on the BP9, and codec is so good, the stream is running on like 250 kbps bandwidth. I don't think Twitch uses BP9. I don't know what Twitch uses. So basically, you're telling me that you can actually play game nows while watching my stream without your computer self-destructing. Because if that's the case, then that's pretty good. If that's the case, then that's definitely pretty good. Also, you know, no, I've been thinking, as you know, I think this is the last stream that I'm playing this game, because I really don't think I can get the one coin clear, because I will need to try hard a lot to get the one coin clear, so I think I will have to not do it. But I wonder what I can play tomorrow. I think I'm gonna play that game that I mentioned a long time ago. Well, a long time ago. It wasn't that long ago, but that game called Dimension Drive, where you basically have to. It's like a weird ass danmaku game where you have to control 2 different planes. I wanna play that one. And when I say 2 different planes, I don't mean 2 different ships, I mean 2 different planes of existence. So I'm curious about that one. I probably will play that one next. I mean, after all, I really don't want to play Wings of B yet. I want to leave it until maybe when my vacations are over. Maybe that's when I will play Wings of B. And that's the next Monday, by the way. So, you know, maybe I could do that. BP9 is like the best encoder ever to watch on. Really? It's weird that Twitch doesn't use it then. Why are they not using it? Oh, then again, Twitch and stupid decisions seem to go hand in hand, but you know. But still. Oh, that's pretty interesting, because if you continue, you don't need any coins. But no, I don't really want to do it, because I really know that this is not the character to use. Damn, barely. We almost can get that wallpaper and finally see what's there. Okay, let me change the, speaking of wallpaper. Change this. Also, yeah, the wallpaper is this thing that you see here. Let me use this one. Oh, so he's called Alex, not Axel. Whatever. Let's use this motherfucker. Problem is it's mega CPU intensive to encode. Oh, so you basically trade bandwidth for CPU. So I guess that's why Twitch doesn't use it. And that's why you couldn't play that game that you were mentioning yesterday. You couldn't play because you basically were wasting a lot of CPU, even though you needed less bandwidth. That's pretty interesting, you know. But I mean, I still wonder, why don't you buy a better PC? I mean, again, I'm probably not the one that is the most qualified to say that, but you know. I mean, see, here's the thing. If my FX didn't have the problem that it has with, you know, with the whole thermal throttle that it has, that it does, if it wasn't for that, it wouldn't even be a problem. Like, I wouldn't even think of changing the processor. That's literally the only problem. Because otherwise I can run games very well with these FX of mine. think that pretty clear that, you know, that you will probably need an upgrade, right, Mr. Yannick? The point is, you know, you don't need to get a really expensive. Not gonna buy a PC in the middle of my currency going to the toilet. Yeah, but you can. Okay, no, you got a point. I was gonna say something like, well, you can just buy it used, right? But the problem with doing that is that I wouldn't buy anything used like that, so you know, wouldn't be a good idea, at least not to me. So yeah, it's the way it is. Gotcha. And it's so ridiculous how much better this motherfucker is than any of the other characters when it comes to raw damage. Like, the raw damage that this guy does is just so much better. Like, they cannot even compete with this. They just can't. It's not possible. You know. Gotta be careful here because they have lots of bombs. I wouldn't like losing them if it's possible. I was actually able to dodge that without bombing, nice. Oh, by the way, bomba. I know, it's pretty catchy, right? Isn't it? Maybe I should play Pink Sweets after all. The problem is that Pink Sweets is such a... I mean, I need to emulate it, and I don't like emulating when the emulator is mame, right? That emulator, I just dislike it a lot. I really, really don't like it. You know, so that's my issue with it. That's my very, very basic issue. You know, it's a shame, but unfortunately, I really don't want nothing to do with MAME emulators. But you know, I mean, it's either that or nothing, and that applies to pretty much all of the cave games that are not on Steam, you know. It's quite unfortunate, you know, it's the way it is. Oof. Nice. I wonder what he says. Does he say bomber when you get a bomb? How does that work? So when does it say bomba then? I don't know how it works. It's a little bit weird. This narrator is a little bit weird. Also, I wonder why, you know, in the life icon of this character is like a ray gun, right? As you can see on the top left side of the screen. But in the wallpaper that you see there, he's holding like a real handgun. It's a little bit weird. Like, what you trying to tell us? Or do you use both? Maybe he uses both, for all we know. I don't know. So, you know. You know, now that I'm thinking about the wallpaper that this game has, and the fact that the description says that it's a fan service, you know, it's pretty interesting because the word fan service was supposed to mean something like, you know, the author does it specifically so the fans can rejoice, right? But it's really crazy how, you know, in recent years it's basically a synonym of the generate shit. Even though obviously you can still use it for its original purpose. Like for example, in the Toho game Impossible Spell Card, soon put a lot of characters that shouldn't really be there, like for example Yukari and Remilia, right? He put those characters there even though there is not really that much of a reason to put them there. And he called that a fan service. He was like, alright, this game is gonna have fan service and it's because of that. Because of those characters that really have not much of a reason to be there. I mean, really, I got killed there. This run is trash right now. This run, in fact, I should reset. This is definitely a reset. Like, I fucked up so much on this run that it's just unbelievable. Unacceptable, you might even say. Unfortunately, I didn't get enough coins for that. God damn it. So this... Oh, wait, what? How did I get so many coins? So I basically can unlock this. But I got 500. But I'm unlocking this. So... Okay. Give me a second, because I will need to check this beforehand, you know. How do I take this off? Like that, okay. Give me a couple of seconds, I just want to see what this thing is about. Well, I mean, it's not really vision. I mean, basically the wallpaper is just the two characters using, like, the two characters are in a beach using, you know, beach outfit. That's it. I mean, I understand why you will think that it's the genre, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, you know. I mean, I thought it was gonna be worse. Anyways, whatever. Would have been worse. So let me try this again. Let me try this run again. I'm disappointed that there is no achievement for unlocking that. Especially after it's worth 10k. It seems like a lot. You know, at least I really can't complain about the achievements for this game, because the achievements for this game are mostly pretty reasonable. I mean, it's basically beating everything regardless of continues, with the only exception being the very last one. The very last one, which is basically one coin clearing the game on expert. So that's pretty much the only exception. I also wonder, because apparently if you one coin clear the game on expert, you get a true last boss. I really wonder what the true last boss is gonna be. Because, I mean, if it's harder than that stage 7 boss, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I basically won't be able to to do much. Maybe it's like Hibachi tier, where you're not supposed to dodge the bullshit that he throws at you. The problem is that I'm most likely gonna use up all of my resources for the end. That's my biggest issue. And since I'm gonna use all of my resources, and then there comes a boss that is pretty much supposed to be bomb spam or something like that, well, I will basically be boned. But you know, it's okay. Whatever. The issue is that it's just really easy to die in this game. That's my problem. When you least expect it, you're just dead. That's my main issue with this. Like, basically, but you know, this is kind of like, as I mentioned before, it's pretty in line with you know, the traditional danmaku games that basically are more or less based on enemies that aim at you a lot. I bombed that, come on bro, I actually bombed that, damn it, I have to reset now. I bombed that. That's the other problem that this game has, which is also something that many traditional danmaku games don't have. I wonder how many coins that gave me. Okay, no, that didn't give me shit, but the fact that you cannot dead bomb, makes the game really hard, because you have a lot of bombs on stock and you obviously lose them. You lose them because they don't get carried over the net's life. So you're basically left with a lot of regret. I just realized that there's Neo Tokyo. Well, I think that I've seen it before, but I didn't pay that much attention to it. So basically, this whole game takes place in Japan. Maybe. I don't know. Well, maybe it's just a city that is called Neo Tokyo and it's not in Japan. And after all, we see all of the billboards being in English. Wouldn't happen if this was Japan. But then again, every opponent is a samurai. You're not supposed to be a samurai if you're not in Japan. You know. Even though the game Samurai Shodown has supposed samurais from all over the world, but that's not really how it works. You know. But yeah. Brave Fairy War is fun, should have played it earlier. Yeah, it's fun until you play it on Lunatic. What difficulty are you playing it on, by the way? You're a samurai too? I can't believe Yannick was a samurai all this time. You know, you're playing on Lunatic? Well, as it was expected from a fucking masochist. As you know, the game is just insanely horseshit in Lunatic. But you know, basically you're supposed to out-bullshit the bullshit, you know. It's that kind of game. It's kind of like LOL-K in that regard. You know how in LOL-K you're supposed to use broken-ass characters to beat it, because otherwise you can't? Well, either that, or play on point device. But you know, if you don't do those things, you're probably gonna get destroyed. First section of this stage is a lot more brutal than I feel it should, especially because this is just a stage 2. I think that's something that I noticed with this game, that there is a lot of stage section in later stages that are not as challenging as this ones in the early stages. Well, I have no bombs now, so there is no regret if I die. But, you know, still pretty bad to die right at the beginning like this. I guess I can't help it. There's nothing that can be done. Ah, come on, that was horseshit. That guy basically shoot a bullet right next to me, and I was at the bottom of the screen. I know that the guys are supposed to track you down, but like, come on, that seems a little bit excessive. And you know, this game really is pretty unforgiving when you die, because when you die, not only you lose power, but you also lose the no-miss bonus at the end of the stage. And the issue with losing that no-miss bonus is that basically you are missing on a lot of points that can be used to get more lives. So this really reminds me a lot of UFO in that regard. UFO is basically the Toho game where if you die, like you get punished for dying. Like, because you don't just lose the life, you get more punishments for some reason, because that's fair. I mean, I understand that obviously if you die, you're not supposed to get, you know, congratulated or like being rewarded, but I would prefer if I didn't get completely, you know, completely punished by it, because my punish is already losing a life, you know. I think that losing a life is already quite a big punishment to have even more than that. That's my issue, basically. You still have an interesting bonus, but the no-miss bonus is way better than anything else, than any other bonus that you can get. And the issue is that it seems that you can only get them on the first 2 stages. I don't think you can get them in the later stages. But I don't remember if I got it on the 3rd stage. My memory is not that good, unfortunately. But it's okay. Also gotta take into account the fact that I need to at least have like probably 1 full life, I mean 2 lives, probably 1 without bombs and the last one obviously with the 2 bombs that you get when you die, because otherwise the final boss I just can't defeat it. So if I were to reach the final boss with only 1 life, like I will be absolutely dead. Come on, dude, what was that? I barely seen that shot. Damn it. That's so disappointing, because see, that's the issue. Something like that is already enough to end the run, pretty much. And that was such a stupid thing to die to. I mean, whatever. Careful there. I have no bombs remaining. So yeah, I definitely don't think this was the stage that I got a no miss on. I definitely don't think it was this one, especially because I'm pretty sure that the boss that comes right here is pretty hard, or at least it's challenging. That bomb was probably unnecessary too, but you know, it's alright. And the last attack was, it was the one where he spreads, yeah, like 7 bullets in one. Well, in one place. Yeah, that's one of those attacks that is not that bad once you know what it is. I mean, this boss in general is not that bad once you know what to expect, but if you don't know what to expect, it's an absolute pain in the ass. Also, I'm pretty sure that if I had gotten the no miss bonus there, I would have gotten another extra life, but you know, that's not gonna be the case. Also, it seems that this guy is not really... Oh, I didn't have any bombs there, god damn it. This guy is not that bad when it comes to clearing stages with the focus shot. It's just that the focus shot has really bad vertical range, but it seems like it deals more damage than any other focus shot in the game. It really feels like this guy is literally the most damaging shot in the game for some reason. I don't really know why the stats lie so much, and they say that this guy is like the third damage in the game when he's clearly the best one. Or maybe it's a bug. Maybe he has unintended high damage and they never bothered to patch it. You never know. Or maybe he had really bad damage and they patched it, but they forgot to change the stats in the character selection screen. I don't know. It's a lot of possibilities. Which one it is? I don't know. I mean, other than the fact that I lost 2 bombs when or I think it was 3, I don't know, but it was really bad. Other than that, this run so far is not that bad. Yeah, I really wish I didn't get killed there, but there was not much I could have done to avoid it, because I didn't even see it coming. One of those things that will have been impossible without time travel, telling my past self to be careful. And then there is this annoying ass pattern. I think this pattern is a lot harder than they intended it to be. It's not like you have too much room to dodge. Then he has this one that comparatively is not even close to how bad the previous one is. And he also has this one that it's a little bit annoying, but I think it's also not that bad compared to the first one. It's really weird. There are some balancing ideas that I don't quite get, but it's alright. Obviously no miss bonus is not there. But yeah. We only have 3 lives, and the issue is that this what am I saying? This 5th stage is quite fucked up. I honestly think that getting the 1 coin clear wouldn't be that big of a deal if stage 7 was instead stage 6 and stage 6 didn't exist. You know, at that point it will be really similar to beating the game in standard anyway, so wouldn't be too different from standard. Gonna extend. I think you get an extend every 10 million points. I don't know if it's strictly every 10 million points or if it's more, you know, it's irregular. Don't really know. I mean, the game doesn't tell you. You have to figure it out by yourself. I think at least in this section you're supposed to farm for a lot of extends. But no, it's not every 10 millions, because there I got 60 million and I didn't get a single one. So, you know, kinda sucks, but it's okay. True, that was really close, and I had a bomb. I should have bombed there. But whatever, we're fine. Well, we're not fine. Also, hey, how is it going, Riemann? You say that these are the Garriga medals? This game copying Garriga? Oh. I mean, we'll have tried copying a better game. But, you know, I guess it's as I say the other day. A lot of danmaku games steal each other's ideas, but you know, it's not steal, it's inspiration, alright? There is no such a thing as a stealing here. It's all inspiration. You know, pure inspiration and nothing else. Nice. Has this attack. What was the attack here other than this? Oh yeah, I remember it. Like to do this, but he also has another one after this. This one is quite hard to dodge. Mostly because those are diagonal. If they weren't, you know, horizontal like one of the previous bosses, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I think 70 million might be the next extend. Well, yeah, probably was. And 80 million, I'm pretty sure it's not, because that will be to extend really close to each other, and I don't know if that's allowed here, you know. I don't think it is. This bomba have not enough testosterone. I mean, it's the way it is. It's not pink sweets, bro. What you gonna do? After all, this is a furry game. Bomba with that thing at the end. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of putting it into written words. Into written, not written, I think. Or whatever. Shitty word to pronounce. Ah, come on. That pattern is so hard to dodge. That pattern really is hard to dodge. And yeah, you also don't get an it's 10 at 90 million, so I'm assuming that the next it's 10 is probably gonna be at 100 million. Probably. I mean, you definitely should give me an it's 10 at 100 million, right? That's for sure. Wow, I got hit by that? Are you shitting me? I can't believe I got hit by such a stupid ass attack. It wasn't even hard to dodge. I'm pissed. Whatever. Problem is, will I get to 100 million before losing all of my lives? I mean, I have 4 bombs, but I need to actually use them, you know? Which oftentimes is a hard thing to do. That bomb was completely unnecessary, but whatever. Well, there is a problem here, and the problem is that I won't really get a lot of points until I defeat the boss. Because bosses don't give you points. It's the stage bonus and the stage items, the ones that give you points. The boss don't give you shit. I gotta keep it cool. Gotcha. Damn. Actually, I'm able to 1 coin clear the game on expert up until the last stage. Bomba with tons of testosterone from Ibarra is 10. Oh, it's Ibarra? I thought it was Pink Sweets. Or is Ibarra the name of the boss? Because I thought that it was from the game Pink Sweets. Was I wrong? I don't know. Not good with names. Oh, that was pretty close. Well, I gotta say that resource-wise, probably if I hadn't gotten killed with like 3 or 2 bombs on stock that one time, I might have been able to get this. But since that wasn't the case, I can't. Which is quite a shame. It's a shame because I was able to get this far without continuing, but it's not enough. Damn it. The worst part is that after that he almost does the easy attack and I probably could have done it. God damn it. That's such a shame. Well, actually, he takes a lot longer to switch to this. This is the one that you want, because this one is insanely easy to dodge. You should stay below him and that's it. He fucking dies. Well, not now because I don't have enough damage, but yeah, it's unfortunate that I got this far. Damn it! If I hadn't died that time that I had 2 bombs on stock, I would have done it. I would have actually done this. That's so sad. That's really, really sad. Unfortunately, I can't skip this shit. It's from both Ibarra and Pink Sweets because Ibarra protagonist is Pink Sweets' true last boss. Interesting. God damn it, dude. You know, that's what pisses me off so much, that I know that I can one coin clear this, but it's just so close and yet so far. God damn it, dude. It really sucks. But you know, then again, I say if I didn't get killed that time, where I had 2 or 3 bombs on stock, but maybe I would have gotten killed at some other point, you know? That's the issue. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more try and then that's gonna be it, because, you know, we will see. God damn it, dude. It really pisses me off when I'm so close to doing something and it's still not enough. I mean, it's the classic. So close yet so far. And I think the worst part is that I really didn't do anything specifically memorable in the run, which basically means that this is definitely doable. So that's what pisses me off even more. God damn it, dude. But it's okay, don't worry about it. Even if I don't get this today, at least this is gonna be still a possible game to play at some other time, you know. I mean, just like I have Escatos and Blue, fuck me, dude. See, that's the issue. Those kind of deaths are what completely kill the runs. Those are the kind of deaths that are extreme poison. Extreme poison to the runs. So, you know, it's really hard to avoid them sometimes. But, you know, whatever. The point is that it's as I say, we have games like Escatos, Blue Revolver, and then this one that I still have, you know, I still have shit to do, you know, and when I have shit to do, I mean, when I don't have shit to do, I can do those challenges. And it's always a good idea to come back and revisit these old challenges if there is nothing on my list to do, you know? I think that it's a pretty good thing. Come on, dude. See, that's what I hate so much, dude. The fact that I bomb, but that bomb is not a thing, so that bomb is worthless, right? That's what I hate so much about this. It really pisses me off. But it's okay, whatever. I mean, see, when I said one more try, I meant one more good try, which is not this, obviously. You know. Damn it, I'm so disappointed, basically. But it's alright, don't worry about it. What's important here is that, as I say before, this is a pending challenge. So, if there is a time where I ask you what to do, when I don't know what to do, remind me that this game exists, because I'm probably gonna forget. You know, I don't wanna forget. Definitely don't feel like forgetting. But I'm probably gonna do it because, you know, my memory is just not good. I also wonder if on that previous run, if I had gotten a better score, if it would have been possible to get another extend, because if I got another extend there, I would have won, obviously, since That's literally all I needed. One more life. If I had one more life in that run, I will have won. Well, I say I will have won, but if the true last boss is something that is way more fucked up, then I don't think I will have won. That's the thing. I don't know how many resources you need for the supposed true last boss that this game has. Oh, by the way, Riemann, if you're still there, why don't you play this game? The game has a true last boss that you like so much, you know? Has true last boss, and it also has the bomba that you like so much. Obviously, as you say, it doesn't have the amount of testosterone that you mentioned, but you know, I mean, it's still there, right? I don't know. Then again, Ibarra is better. Yeah, but I mean, just because they are better game doesn't mean that you can't try it, you know? I mean, it's the way it is. You can still play a game even if there are other games that are better than it, you know? That's something that is allowed to happen. I think it was the third stage, the one that I got killed in a very silly way, and probably the one that caused me to not be able to win at the end. This is the second stage, so you know, the second stage is still quite hard around some parts, so you know, definitely not anything that you should sleep on. Testosterone metal is better than furries. Oh, I don't know. You can still play it, you know. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then again, probably are addicted at unlocking true last bosses, so you know. That's why this is probably perfect for you. I will have to bomb that, because I corner myself like a fucking dumbass. But it's okay. This thing can be street legal. I mean, I don't know, bro. You're also riding what it seems to be a motorcycle that shoots very deadly fire. So I don't think what you're using is really street legal either. But, you know, it's okay. And you're dead. Well, at least I got the extend bonus here too. So the extend, I mean the no death bonus, the no miss bonus. I really wonder if the no miss bonus gets better as the stages progress, or if it's the same value, or if there's not that big of a difference. I don't know. Definitely can't imagine myself no missing the whole game, so I don't think I could check that out. Well, there is still a stage select option in the game, so you can start from any stage that you would like, but you know. think I'm gonna try to focus here because this is around here is where these turrets killed me on that previous run, and it was such a dumb death that I can't believe it. Really wonder which one of these assholes it was. It was that one, I'm pretty sure. That one that I should destroy. And if it wasn't that one, it was one of those. And as you can see, I'm destroying them really fast now. So it's probably one of those things that it's not an issue if you are constantly seeing what's going on, you know. Like if you're constantly trying to deal the utmost damage. So yeah. Or maybe it still wasn't there now, but I'm pretty sure at this point I had already gotten killed. Yeah, it was probably one of those previous ones that I mentioned. That was really dumb. Like, I feel really dumb for dying to that in the first place. Also, those bombs were a little bit unnecessary, but just wanna make sure, because I mean, most of my deaths in this game are to dumb shit, so even if it might seem unnecessary to bomb there, and it probably is, you never know when you're gonna get fucked. I don't know here. I definitely don't think I can no-miss this guy with only one bomb. So I think the no-miss bonus ain't gonna happen. You know. Never know. If I get the no-miss bonus here, I might have a huge score advantage, or not, I don't know. Damn, I actually got a no-miss. I actually haven't died a single time in the first 3 stages. Good shit. And yes, obviously the no-miss bonus gets higher the higher the stage is. Which makes sense, obviously. Alright, well, so far so good. We have no bombs. It's gonna be a challenge to survive this stage. So I think they give me a bomb halfway through the stage, but you know, still. I mean, even if I don't get a 1 coin clear, I just want to see the true last boss. I want to see the true last boss with my own eyes, you know. That's the bomb that they give you. At least I have a bomb, I think, to deal with this mid-boss that comes here, though. This mid-boss, most of the times, I can do it without bombing, but I don't know if I want to risk it too much. Seems that I'm about to get another extend, too. I think at 50 million to get an extend. Yeah, indeed, it's right there. I have 8 lives right now. That's pretty crazy. Oh wait, there was no mid-boss here? Oh, maybe I already beat the mid-boss in a previous stage. I don't remember. Again, my memory is very bad. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That bomb was also a little bit unnecessary, but I didn't want to risk it. Shit. I definitely won't be able to no-miss this phase because of this fucked up attack. There's probably some routine that I can do so this attack is not as fucked up as it is, but I don't really think there is many things that I can do to make that attack less fucked up, unfortunately. Definitely don't think there is a way I can no-miss this guy. Guy shoots extremely annoying. Well, at least I got him by only dying once. I don't have any bombs now, but hey, guess it could have been worse. I mean, I'm entering the 5th stage with 7 lives on stock, so this is definitely not bad. But is it good is the real question. Something can be not bad, but it can also not be good. That was extremely risky, that movement that I did. Unnecessarily risky. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna take that. Don't know about you, but I'm definitely gonna take that. Ah, fuck. Damn it. I really tried to bomb there, but it was way too late. But then again, I missed only one bomb, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. The problem is that those little bombs that you are like, yeah, well, that's not that bad. See, like for example there, now that's already 2 bombs lost. That's the issue. They might not look like that big of a deal at the moment, they are definitely a big deal when you only need a little push to actually beat the whole thing. Damn it, come on, dude! I mean, am I really gonna lose everything here because I can't bomb for shit? God damn it, dude, that fucking sucks, and I had such a good run. I'm quite disappointed. I mean, I still have resources, but this is definitely not looking good. God damn it, dude. Fucking lack of dead bombs. You know, pretty sure that dead bombs are something that you really can't take for granted. They are more of a Toho thing than anything else, then, man. See, that's basically how you throw a really good run to the trash. God damn it, dude, what a pain in the ass. Those little deaths, and then it all gets worse from there, because now I have less power, alright. You know what, I'm not even gonna finish the run, fuck this. Damn it. Can't believe it, dude. I'm so pissed off. That was such a good run. I had like so many lives there, and stage 5 everything went to shit. Everything went to shit really quickly. Whatever. I'm disappointed, but I guess it's the way it is. What can you do? But I guess this is gonna be one of those challenges that I have remaining at some point. So I guess I might revisit this at some point in time. I mean, I don't know. In any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with definitely another game, not this one. So have a good one and take